Do you think alcoholism is the end of life, or you cannot get out of alcoholism? Then I think you should read this book. The beautiful book by a beautiful actor, writer, singer, uh, and a renowned theatre artist, Piyush Mishra. I have been fan of this person from the film, but also some of his songs. Maybe you might also listen some of his song as well. So he has very famous songs. If you search in the different movies as well, for instance, Gangs of Wasseypur, Makbul, and as well as Gulal. Actually, when I heard about this book, I was so desperate to read this book because I always love to read autobiography, because I love to read the life of people, because that gives a lot of sense, and also I can relate with the many incidents that has happened to someone else's life as well. As I like to read the non-fictions, that's why autobiography is always been one of my best genre to read the books. I just finished this book maybe in 5 days. It has taken a little bit more time to read the autobiography. Normally I finish it as soon as possible, but this time, 5 days. And this is almost I will not leave this table where I'm reading without just sharing my reflection about the book. So the story begins from one of the state that I visited in India, which is Madhya Pradesh. So he was born in Gwalior, and his childhood was in Gwalior. A lot of things that he has shared about his childhood and so on, and a lot of things that he have done, and his relationship with his family, how good or bad, I don't know, maybe I'm not the right person to say, but what has been explained in the book is it seems it wasn't that much of good kind of relationship that he had with his family, but he also explained very well in the book is why was that. It's since his childhood, there was some kind of fear that he had within him. His family wanted him to be a doctor, but he has something in his mind, because something has settled in his mind, in his thought about the drama, about the art, about writing songs, or singing songs and so on. That's why he pursued his dream, he started some theaters from school, college, and then finally he was also part of the National School of Drama, which is one of the renowned institution of India, and a lot of actors who are dominant in the Indian cinema, they are the product of the NSD. For instance, Om Puri, or Nasruddin Saha, Manoj Bajpayee, who is currently also a very renowned actor as well. Yes, but it wasn't an easy journey for him to be in the NST, because of his personality, because of the fear that he has inside. But he has that kind of the commitment towards the drama, toward theater, toward actings and so on. That's why he never let him down to that, even though he had to ruin a lot of relationship. He didn't have that kind of good relationship with his family as well. Finally, I think he's one of the best product from the NSD. Then he tried to different like theater groups to also pursue his acting, and then finally ended up in Bombay, which he really wanted to like. He was like, he hate that place. He don't wanted to go there. He wanted to like spend his whole life with the drama in Delhi, but who knows what will happen in the life, right? So that's why the first time he went to Mumbai, and then he did some work, but he ended up with like a lot of very bad kind of incidents, so that he came back to Delhi. He started again the career, and then he started also like drinking a lot of alcohols at the same time. And then again he had to go, like got a call to go to Mumbai, write a movie, songs and so on. And then he started like decided to go back, I mean settle in Mumbai and do the struggle there. So he debuted into the Indian cinema with Dil Se, which casted like the superstar like Shah Rukh Khan and Manisha Koirala, but it wasn't like very successful movie, and he was not also very happy with the role. And then he get in a contact with Anurag Kashyap, who made very remarkable movies in the Indian cinema, for instance, The Gangs of Washapur, and some impressive movies. And then I think like the new journey has been started for him, for Piyush Mishra. So he also like got a lot of other movies, and then started like singing and music and so on. But at the same time, like when he was doing the Makbul and the Gulal movies, his like alcoholism was on a peak. So one day he was maybe returning but fully drunk, and then he got an accident, and the next day when he wake up in the hospital, like one of the guy, which he mentioned is my first god over there, and he came and like, we found you like unconscious, but there is no major kind of like injuries that you have, but you have to be in the hospital for 3 days. And he said like, I'm also recovered alcoholist. I used to be an alcoholist. I think it's time for you to also be out of this alcoholism. But he wasn't very happy with that suggestion at that time, but later on he started realizing that as well. And for some reason he has to travel to US, but his family was already there, and he was traveling another day. So when he started his journey, he was started feeling something abnormal into his body. But when he reached there, and when the doctor examined, and then he found like his right side is not functioning well, and he has that kind of brain something like that. So doctor said in US it's like, okay, today onward, like maybe you are not going to be fully like be able to speak, walk, or like move your right side of the body. At the same time, like and maybe you forgot about doing the actings or theater or anything else. He came back to India, and then he started like some kind of like Adhyatmic kind of things, and someone suggested maybe you can go to one of the place where they do some kind of natural kind of treatment. After 1 month, like he started like walking, and then he went to the Vipassana, and then he managed to like declutter his mind, and also like to take out his fear that he has since his childhood. There was a person like mentioned Raj. I'm not sure like that is the exact name or not, because in some of the characters he had changed the name as well. The Raj suggests like, okay, what kind of fear that you have, what kind of like wrong that you have done in your life, what kind of write everything and express it, everything, every single thing. If you are angry with anyone, if you have done something wrong to anyone, So he started writing, and then tear it and throw it away. And then the Raja again said like, okay, then now the turn is like you have to go to someone, you can share your thought and everything, and then you have to share again like all the wrong that you have done in your life. And then he said like, maybe there is no like right person than you to do to share all of these things. And then he started like sharing everything like he was so by the time he's like finished like sharing everything, he felt so light. And then he also realized the fear that he has is also gone away. From that point is like, okay, no more fear that I have, and then now I can be more focused and more successful. I have my family. I am like doing, I have my own band, I'm doing like shows in Europe, and I'm also going to the new theaters, trying to like coach them every year. He go back to the Gwalior where he go and like do the drama classes for the theater artists. Every year he go to NSD, even though he said like the NSD is not like caring about him, but he go there and do the party for the first year students, so that he kept connecting with that place where he came from. So there are a few takeaway points for me. It's like life, if we see someone is like very successful today, we only focus on the success, but the person has came through a lot of ups and down from in his life to be here. So if we judge them just where they are now, or what kind of fame or like status they have, I think that will be wrong. Because behind every success person, there is a lot of hardship and struggle and stories. But the only person who can overcome that, if they have that strong zeal and that kind of like believe on that, yes, this is my hard time, but I will overcome it, and then I will have a good time as well. The second thing is like, which I said in the beginning, is like alcoholism. Excessive alcoholism is also going to ruin your life, or ruin your career, or ruin your profession, or ruin your image, economy and everything. So you need to be very careful on that. But there is a lot of way of like overcoming that. But the very first thing that make you possible to come out of alcoholism is to self realization of like, okay, this is too much, there is a point has come to stop, otherwise the alcohol can finish the life. The next thing, I really impressed with how much he internalized that his passion of acting, theater, drama and so on. So that's also like give me that kind of inspiration to record this video, because I always wanted to like make my vlog, come and like express my things. I wanted to do my photography and so on. So this is the reason of like recording this video as well. And third takeaway point for me, how it is important to like express, right? Because he has gone through a lot of like psychological issues because of alcoholism, because of the fear that he has since his childhood. And then once he has been able to like take out all those fear, then the confidence has come, and then now he is there. I'm not sure like how this title of this book has came, but I really like the title of this book is तुम्हारी क्या औकात है, Piyush Mishra. So if you read this book, you will clearly understand what is his Aukaat, or what he can do, or what he has done. Thank you. I think like after reading the book, sharing some of my reflection is really helpful for me. And then I take this book as a good piece of book to read if you want to like read something about the mental health, about bad behaviors like alcoholism or so yes, that's I think all for now what I wanted to share, and it's almost like 15 minutes. Wow. So I talked about this book for 15 minutes, which is also very good. Thank you very much.